Hey, keeping the trail, fam. I am making my keto Philly cheesesteak. Have my steak right here. In my crock pot, I put a 1/3 cup of water at the bottom. I am going to go ahead and toss these steaks in here. And I will be right back. Okay, so I have my steaks in the crock pot. There's a total of 3 steaks in here. And I have this 3 pepper and onion blend that I picked up from Kroger's on sale this week for 88 cents a bag. I'm going to use probably about half of this bag. Then I have my mozzarella cheese. Usually I use provolone for my Philly cheesesteak, but this is the cheese that I have in my fridge, so this is what I'm going to use. And we're going to put this on low. This is late at night, so I'm going to put it on low so it can cook slowly, but so it won't overcook or anything like that. And by the time I wake up in the morning time, it should be done. So I'm going to cover this and we will be back. Good morning. This is morning time. It's been in here for about maybe 6 hours on low. So that's what it looks like now. I am going to add some of the frozen peppers and onion. I'm going to do about half the bag after I shred this steak up. And then we're going to let it cook a little longer. Just enough for the peppers and onions to cook a little bit and not be frozen. So I'll be right back. Okay, so what I ended up doing was pouring the whole 12-ounce bag of pepper and onion mix inside of the steak after I shredded it up. All I used was a pair of tongs to shred it up. It was really tender, so it just crumbled right up in there. And then I took the onion and bell pepper mix and mixed it in. And I just cut my crock pot on high so that it can cook the peppers and onions pretty quickly. I'm going to let this cook in the crock pot until the pepper and onions get a little bit soft. I like mine soft. If you like yours a little crunchy still, then you would probably want to do it for a little bit less time. Cover it up. Let it cook some more. And here's the nutrition facts for the onion and bell pepper mix, just in case you want to go grab the frozen bell pepper and onion mix instead of chopping up fresh yourself. You can also add in a small can of mushrooms or chop some fresh mushrooms and place it in here as well. I didn't have any available, but I'm sure it'll be delicious like that also. So we'll be back in a little while to place the cheese on the top. So what I decided to do was make a mozzarella cheese sauce. So that's what I'm doing now. Right here I have 2 tablespoons of butter melting. Once this butter melts, I'm going to come back and add about 1.5 cups of cheese, mozzarella cheese. And then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. And that's going to make a cheese sauce. I have this recipe from Keto Connect's cauliflower mac and cheese recipe. They have a cheese sauce that they made to put inside of the mac and cheese before they bake it. I'm just going to use this recipe and put mozzarella instead of cheddar cheese. And I'm going to mix it into the casserole inside of the crock pot so that it can go throughout. And then once it's cooked all the way, I'm going to place some more shredded cheese on the top of the Philly cheesesteak while it's in the crock pot. So now I have about a cup and a half of cheese I'm adding to this pot. They also use a little less cheese on the Keto Connect recipe. They use the cup. I'm using about a half cup more, which is not a problem, but just want to let you know. So I'm going to stir this around for a little bit until it starts kind of melting inside of the butter. Sorry you don't see the steps a lot because right now I'm filming from my phone and I'm doing it on my own. So I'm trying to cook right now and hold the camera while I talk to you. But pretty soon, hopefully I'll have my own camera. I'm going to add the heavy whipping cream. Again, that's a 4th cup of heavy whipping cream. So now I have all the heavy whipping cream in here. Have my stove on about medium. And I'm just mixing until the cheese and the heavy whipping cream starts to combine a little bit and become a little saucy. So I can add this into the Philly cheesesteak mixture that's in the crock pot. So let me give this a few moments and we'll come back and add this into the crock pot. Alright, so this is what you have. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and add this into the crock pot. And you want to mix this throughout and cover it some more. Alright, so I'm just going to take my spatula and kind of mix it throughout the meat. So when it's done cooking, there'll be a little bit of cheese throughout. Sorry about my greasy stove, y'all. I did some flourless chicken wings the other night. And then I've been making my son homemade french fries for the past 2 days. And the stove is still kind of greasy, so I have to get that, but thank you for bearing with me. And actually, I'm going to fill this bell pepper here. I think the dish is done, y'all. I'm going to leave it in here, of course, and I'm going to sprinkle some more mozzarella cheese on here, but I think we're done. Looks yummy and cheesy, huh? And I usually like broccoli. I really like broccoli with keto, so I usually make like a thing of broccoli or something to go on the side of this so I can have more veggies, but you can eat it like this too. And that looks pretty cheesy, so I'm not going to put that much more cheese on the top, maybe about a half a cup. And I'll let it melt. I'll come back so you can see the finished product. Thank you. Alright, so as you can see, my crock pot is on off. And the cheese still melted, of course, because the food is pretty hot. So that's the finished product. And you just scoop it out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Hit the little notification bell on the side so you can be notified when I post another video. Thank you.